Alright, so this is Flatlands 003. We have 3 scenes linked together, so we'll play the game. This is Flatlands. As you see, I don't have a lot of buildings up. But if you look over here, we have Bob's Market. So we'll go to Bob's Market. Now you can go in Bob's Market. Alas, you want to help, you can go in and look around. But if you want to help Bob, then it'll take you to Bob's Market. Same building, same items on the shelf, but this has information. So you can go and read the information. Prices depend upon volume, brand, and type. Bob sells 4 different brands of cereal. So information. Then we have a cooler with egg and milk in it. We haven't done anything with the eggs and milk. So once we have it propagated, then we'll have more interesting things to look at. So then you can play the game, and the question is, what information is needed to compare prices of cereals in Bob's Market? And of course we play the game by making physics move the ball around. And then if you get it wrong, it'll let you play again and submit. You are correct. To compare prices, you need to first determine the price per ounce. And so that's the game so far. Brief introduction to Flatlands. This is Flatland. We have 3 buildings and 1 maze so far. So if we play, the maze is behind me, so let's go to the maze and read the instructions. This is on the edge of town, and I will put decorative things on the walls and some other decorative items. So this is the maze of hypothesis testing. There are 6 correct paths that lead to the correct selection of a test statistic. So this is all about statistics. If you go on this direction, I'm not going to go through the whole maze, but this direction is the distribution is unknown, and then you'll walk through the maze. We'll come back to this later. I want to go to the candy store, which is over there. I'm going to make a direct beeline for it. Yeah, the map is quite large. I'm going to build a park and a hospital and eventually have a bowling alley. Might be quicker if I just stopped and moved my character. Alright, so here's the candy store. This is what I've been able to get it to show so far. Notice we have candy on the shelves. I gotta go in the front door because everything else will make me bounce around. And I was able to put transparent up. See, I ran into the wall. There we go. There we go. Alright. So one thing I created over here, let me move up, is a candy dispenser with a cup that's just rigid right now. So if you put the mouse over it, you get candy. Anything that touches the floor automatically is destroyed. Let's get some more candy. It's on a timer, so there has to be a slight delay between drops. There we go. And then over here, oh, I went through the wall. So if I try to pick this candy up, it'll get, let's see. Let's go pick up a lollipop. Basically, it's just supposed to get larger when you go over it. Alright, let's try this again. What happened is when the candies were cloned, it slows the process down. I'm going to move my player closer to the candy store. Oh, I thought I moved it closer to the candy. Oh. I didn't undo that. That's not what I wanted to move. I was the little floating icon. I want the player to move. Alright, so I'm much closer to the candy store now. Let's see if we can get it to pick up or at least select a candy. Yep, see, so it gets bigger when you select it. It'll take a few seconds to get smaller. And let's see what else is down the street. So here's our gas station with our little rotating icon. We've got shelves and a cooler in the gas station, and then of course we have Bob's Market. I think the door is locked. Let's try to go in. Alright, I think I ran into the wall. Nope, the door is locked. I have to turn it off. As you see, there's some floating icons in there that'll link to games. And that's about where I'm at.